205 kilograms weighted dips, and 125 kilograms chin-ups. These numbers belong to the world champion Mathew Zlat. Known for his incredible strength, Mathew has redefined strength training and weighted calisthenics by lifting weights that once seemed impossible. So, how did he achieve that? The secret lies in his carefully designed training program and techniques. But now, you might be wondering, what is his program? Well, don't worry. In this video, I will explain what the program is, how to implement it to your routine, and how to progress over time, along with some examples. Stay till the end, as I will be sharing some of his best tips and techniques. What is his program? Mathew's program revolves around two powerful concepts: weight progression and progressive overload. He focuses on low volume and high intensity by focusing on few exercises for each muscle and doing around 3 to 4 sets. This method focuses on the frequency of exercises by picking the same 2 to 3 exercises and doing them 3 times a week. Unlike the 2-set method, in which you train different exercises each session 3 times a week. What exercises to choose? When choosing the exercise, you need to select one exercise for each muscle groups. So one exercise for pull, one for push, and one for legs. So for example, you could choose weighted pull-ups to target back and biceps, weighted dips to target chest, shoulders, and triceps, and squats to target lower body. After mastering the basics, you can carefully add different exercises like lateral raises or biceps curl, but make sure not to overtrain. By choosing these exercises, your next step is to implement them into your routine and progress with them. But how do you actually implement this method? Well, after you chose your exercises, it's time to implement them by doing them 3 times a week. Preferably on non-consecutive days such as Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Every exercise should be done around 3 to 4 sets, not less and not more. In terms of reps, you should perform 5 to 8 reps for each exercise. So for example, you could do weighted pull-ups 3 sets of 5 to 8 reps, or weighted dips 4 sets of 5 to 8 reps. In order not to face problems with the 5 to 8 rep range, it's better to start with a weight you can do 10 to 12 reps to give yourself time to adapt. Then, you will quickly increase the weight and fall exactly into 5 to 8 rep range. And that will take us to how to progress with this method. Well, before that, to guarantee progress, you should keep 2 key points in mind. First, to be consistent and accept small achievements. Second, avoid adding too much exercises, as this can make the method ineffective and can lead to overtraining and poor recovery. Now to the progression method. What makes this method work is adding weights every workout based on the number of reps in your last set. If the number was 8 reps, you add 5 kilograms. If the number was 7 reps, you add 2.5 kilograms. If it was 6 reps, you add 1.25 kilograms. And if it was 5 reps, you add 0.5 kilograms. For example, if on the last workout you did dips, 6 reps in first set, 6 reps in second set, but 5 reps in third set. Then next session, you should increase the weight by 0.5 kilograms and not 1.25 kilograms, because your last set was only 5 reps and not 6. However, if you did 6 reps in all sets, then you add 1.25 kilograms in your next session. Another example is if you're doing 4 sets of 100 kilogram squats, and let's say you did 8 reps in the first set, 8 reps in the second set, 7 reps in the third set, and 7 reps in the last set. Then, in your next training session, you add 2.5 kilograms, thus 102.5 kilograms, and squat again. But what if you only did 4 reps? Then you decrease the weight a bit, like 0.5 to 1.25 kilograms, and do 5 to 8 reps. Another thing to keep in mind is once you choose the number of sets for an exercise, make sure to stick with it. So if you did 3 sets for dips in the last session, then you should also do 3 sets in next session. This will ensure consistency and long-term progress. Some tips and techniques. But before that, make sure to stay till the end, as I will share a complete example of a training session using Mathew's program, answering any questions you might have. Now that you're familiar with the method, here's some tips that may help with your progress. Tip 1. Focus on your form. Focusing on your form can make progress so much easier. For dips, it's better to keep your scapula retracted and your chest closed, and to dip about 90 degrees, or till your rear delt is the same level as your elbow, then explode up, keeping the weight between your legs instead of crossing your legs and letting the weights hang, as that will lead to imbalance and no stability. For pull-ups, grip the bar slightly wider than your shoulders or about 1.5 times your shoulders, and go all the way up chin above bar and all the way down, ensuring the weight is between your legs for stabilization. Tip 2. Keep the volume low. It's very important to keep the volume low for this method, focusing on only few exercises and ensuring progress in them. Doing too much volume can ruin your progress and recovery, leading to overtraining and fatigue. Example of Mathew's method. So let's say today is Monday, and you chose pull-ups, dips, and squats as your main exercises. To implement this method, you start with weighted pull-ups by warming up and slowly adding weight until your working set. So you started your set and did 6 reps of 30 kilograms. The next set you did 6 reps of 30 kilograms, and the last set 5 reps of 30 kilograms, with 4 to 6 minutes of rest between sets and exercises. Now it's time to start dips. You start by warming up and slowly adding weight. Then you start your working set and did 7 reps of 40 kilograms in all sets. Now you warmed up for squats and started your working set and did 7 reps with 100 kilograms in 3 sets, while the 4th set was only 6 reps. Now in the next training session, you add 0.5 kilograms to your pull-ups because your last set was 5 reps, so it's 30.5 now, and you do same number of sets. Then you add 2.5 kgs for dips because you did on Monday 7 reps in the last set, so now it's 42.5 Ks. Finally, for squats, you add 1.25 kilograms because you ended your sets on Monday with 6 reps of 100 kilograms, so now you squat 101.25 kilograms for the same number of sets. And then on Friday you do the same, depending on the number of reps on the last set on Wednesday.